Happy Tuesday, everyone. I hope you've been having a wonderful day today. It is going to be a different day today as I have multiple packages that need to go out, and I'm going to get those packaged, finish the packaging on those and get those shipped. Sorry, my grandson had a question for me. The Topher man had a question for me, I should say. So, yeah, I've got everything else is boxed except for the rosary, which I'm going to be boxing shortly. And wait, here's Marcia. Marcia. There you are.
Hello there. Oh,
So you got the original package.
yes. I'm opening it up as we speak.
The lost package.
The lost package, yes. Is there nobody in here but us?
I think there's nobody in here but us right at this moment.
Okay. Let me see. How do you... My God, lady. You're worse than Robbie. Oh.
Oh, I can actually see
Come
the
on,
screen.
package. Come on, package. Unfreaking believable.
You know, we said this was going to happen.
Yes, I know. Yes, you're right. We did.
Because that's like one of the priority boxes.
Yes. It's the flat priority box. Oh, that is gorgeous.
And the other one looks different.
Because it's thicker.
Yeah, and I did it a little bit different on the way I laid out the body of it.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
And that was kind of intentional.
Yeah.
It was kind of intentional because I had this feeling, and I knew the first one was going to show up.
And you wanted to make them different so we could tell the difference?
Well, also so that they're the same, but they're different.
Yeah.
And that way she can, do what she wants with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with them being different.
Hmm?
Banner.
Probably in her yellow submarine. That's a keychain. Or she can hang it from a car. Huh? Oh yeah. Yeah. So, see, what time does she get in tomorrow? Thursday, I mean.
Oh, is that son-in-law?
Yeah, that's son-in-law. Okay, so you're going to bring her by here before you head home? She has to come by because I want to give her these things.
Yes.
Huh? Okay. Because I've got a few things to give her.
Make an excuse.
Huh? Well, it's not big stuff. It's this and this and a t-shirt. Okay.
Make an excuse.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Here I am bossing son-in-law around. I don't even know him.
He's the sweetest guy. He really is.
Wait, is his name? His name is Robert?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was making sure I remembered names correctly.
Yeah.
Sorry for all the noise. I'm reusing Amazon's paper.
Oh, yeah. I cannot believe this. I don't know why I can't believe it. It's just, it's sat there in that room for...
Yours is about a week behind.
A week?
2 weeks behind. That's what
2
mine
weeks.
is. Yeah,
2 weeks.
mine's the same way. Mine's 2 weeks behind.
Yeah. It's sitting in that room in the post office to be, package delivered. And yeah. Mhm.
I got a hide keeps attacking me.
Oh, this is absolutely adorable.
I'm glad you like it.
Yes. Oh.
So there.
So he told me I have to text her and tell her. I think it's 5 something. He said she comes in.
Hello, Jennifer Mason. Good to see you. Okay, that's safe to ship. Doesn't make a lot of clanking around.
Hi, Jennifer. Fix you.
Yeah, we won't talk about going to bed at 5 o'clock in the daggone morning.
A hush.
Yeah. It's all Lisa's fault. See, she's not here, so I can blame her.
Yeah. At least not yet. Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah.
I can't believe this.
What, did I got it?
Yeah, I thought it was going to come in right after or the same day.
Day. Yeah. Comes in
But
the day before.
it's only off a day, it's still only a day off because I was thinking it would either show up on the same day or the day after.
Right.
So let me move this for a minute.
What?
What?
My phone is doing this CRAP where it will not. I have to go out and come back in again because it gives me a black screen all of a sudden. I do not know what's going on with my phone.
Bonehead.
Yeah, so I got to go out completely again and come back in.
And Jennifer, something you may be interested in. There is a company online called Pirate Ship.
Don't use them.
Oh, I use Pirate Ship all the time.
Not for Miami.
Well, no, because we'll see tomorrow how your package comes.
Yeah, we'll see.
If the UPS man delivers your package tomorrow, it's fine.
Yeah.
But it saves on shipping cost. And one of the things you do is you take your package.
I got to go. I'll be back.
All right. And you wrap it so neatly in a black plastic garbage bag. You ship it as a box in a bag. And it cuts down on the cost of shipping. So when you end up being someone that does a lot of shipping, you can actually save a tremendous amount of money by doing exactly what I'm doing here. Yeah, tonight on Two Lees in a Pod, she is going to be going over some more of that investigative stuff we were doing last night. If you're interested in watching the YouTube drama unfold. You can use multiple garbage bags. I use black trash bags and just cut them to fit the package. Oh, Marsha's sitting there waiting for me.
Hello there. I think I'm finally frickin' back.
Yes, you're back.
Oh God, I cannot believe this. Only the post office would do this shit. It's beautiful. I have to say, it is absolutely gorgeous. But yeah,
I know. I can't believe they made you wait.
unbelievable.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, yeah, Jennifer. I don't think I can do another late night that late.
No,
Oh,
I'm not going to be doing another late night that late. Lisa
mm-mm.
comes on somewhere between 9:30 and 10 tonight.
So, yeah, so we got a reason we have to go off. Yay, we got to go off because. Oh,
And then we'll go over the hers. Well, you know, I can't help it. I'm a night owl. It's my ADHD.
well, I get sleep whenever I can. Let's put it
Well,
that
I
way.
guess this means I get no money back on that package.
Oh, did you already put the claim in?
No, I was actually trying to. I was actually in a conversation with UPS on it when it came up and said it was delivered.
You know what? That's what made them get their ass in gear. They probably sat on the post office.
So, yeah.
Well, then I'll have to give you a little bit more in a donation or something like that for your time and energy for edition number 2.
Luckily, I didn't have to like go out and buy a hide or something like that to have the right leather.
Yeah.
That the second one, both the front and back are literally scrap pieces from another project that was left over.
Yeah, we lucked out there.
And
Yeah.
they were big enough to do the project, but too small to do most other projects. But that's why I
Mhm.
keep those pieces that are this big, you know?
Yeah. Mhm.
It was big enough to do that. Had I just done like a lot of people do and thrown all that stuff away,
Yeah.
yeah, that would have sucked.
Yeah.
Because it's like one of them was one that I tried to use before that I was cutting out and I screwed up cutting out the submarine.
Mhm.
And so I just positioned it where that part that I cut before was in the middle of the submarine this time.
Mhm.
So it didn't mess it up.
Yep. Yeah, that's because you're
Yeah, I
smart and
understand Jennifer. If Jennifer could sit at a
Waffle
Waffle
House.
House,
Yeah.
girl could be up until just stay up all night because you sit there and you socialize and you go, hey, you know what? I want biscuits and gravy. So you order a
Yeah.
little biscuits and gravy. And then you
Yeah.
sit there and socialize and you go, I want a waffle. And you
Yeah.
order the waffle.
Yeah. You can eat all night long.
I'm
Nibble
going to
your
order the
way.
bacon. Yeah.
Yep. As we call it in my family, it's called grazing. I'm a grazer, and my grandson's a grazer.
I wonder what that spreadsheet needs to look like.
Spreadsheet for what?
According to Pirate Ship, I can upload a spreadsheet of people and get all the shipping done. I need to know what that should look like.
Jennifer. She says,
What?
and make sure that you have extra insulin so that you can change your insulin pump out right there in the middle of eating because you've ate so much.
Yeah, Jennifer is a type 1 diabetic since childhood.
Yeah.
So, yeah, knowing to have the stuff and I mean now Jennifer is low jacked.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Jennifer's wife has an app on her phone that when Jennifer's glucose level is off one way or the other, it alarms her in
But does
addition to
she have the
alarming.
automatic little machine hooked to her that sends
Yeah,
some in?
yeah, Jennifer's on a
Yeah.
pump.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, my daughter has a friend up in Lake Placid Sebring area that her daughter's a type 1, little daughter's a type 1. And they've got her hooked up, and she's low jacked and everything, and it automatically regulates and gives a little here and a little there whenever she needs it. And yeah, and those things are not frickin' cheap. Did you hear me?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm going to support on. I'm trying to see what, because if I can put four people's names and addresses into a spreadsheet and then load it up to, it'd be quicker.
For what?
Shipping
Oh,
instead of
gotcha.
having to hand type each address.
Oh, gotcha. Mm-hmm. My constant glucose monitor talks to my pump to regulate. My wife gets the reading of the monitor, so does my sister. Yeah, honey, they got you tracked down to the last foot. They can come at you within a foot. If I'm asleep, it'll beep for me about 20 minutes before it beeps for my wife. Then for my sister, it's 30 minutes after. Yeah.
Yeah. See? And
Is
yeah.
that
So
when your pump is running low on insulin, and you have to feed it up, or is it just going to automatically give it to you? Because the little girl's, hers automatically gives it to you, and it only beeps when she's getting low on, I guess, the supply of the insulin and the pump. Hi, F. Paid. Hi, Francis.
hi, Francis.
Oh, it's beeping for low. Okay. A low supply. Okay. Yeah.
And so, like, if Jennifer is busy doing stuff and kind of ignores it, the wife Shell may come running by and going, Jennifer, you need to sit down and eat this now.
Yeah.
And Jennifer looks all innocent and goes, okay, honey. I was just trying to finish this thing before. And no, sit down and eat.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Well, see, my only problem is that I would have a hard time. I would say, because I eat continuously through the day. I've said that before. It's a bad habit.
Do you need to tell me something
But,
offline?
hmm?
Awesome.
So I eat during the day. So my only problem is that I'm continuously eating, but I wouldn't always be eating the good stuff for the insulin. Because I eat good food during the day, but I also uh, do a lot of snacking.
Okay. That's okay. We don't, tell my husband and ask him if he can go to the store and get some, or can you want to go get some from the closest store?
What are you missing?
Hot dog buns.
Oh dear.
My wallet's up. I have cash in the wallet up there. I have the money you gave me, plus I have a 20, and I think I have $6 other. So there's $33 up there. Plus there's like $4 in change.
I did learn to put on exercise mode to prevent the lows whenever I would help you out, Tori.
Yeah, because we go to places and we work together to do things, and
Yeah,
and yeah.
it would be continually beeping unless you put it on exercise mode.
Well, okay. If you have to get if you had to move from your house, and Jennifer says, if you can get me there, give me a place to sleep and food to eat, and I can help you move,
Uh huh.
it is well worth the expense. That's the best way I can put it. Because when Jennifer says, I'm here to help,
She's there to
Jennifer
push.
helps.
Yeah. Yep. That's when my daughter says, Mom, can you come up and help me paint the inside of the house? This is not too long after they moved in.
Because there's like $4 in change. I'd tell you to take my wallet, but I don't want you getting caught with my ID and stuff and getting. Okay.
And I'll have your car. I can call you if something happens.
Okay, don't lose my wallet because it's like everything. Here. I know you're dead inside. That's beside the point.
It'll go in my coffin.
She has a backpack that says dead inside. It's a coffin backpack that says dead inside.
Jennifer says, "What is it with people lately? I've had a therapist hit on me 2 times with ulterior motives, found me attractive, and a friend since childhood that said I never helped her when I gave her a list a mile long. Where did I help?" And then she says, "When would I help Tori? It would be the minute the wheels on the airplane hit the ground to when the
Yep,
wheels on the airplane went up." Yep,
absolutely.
yep.
We would do a thing. We do a thing, and Jennifer would actually. Jen, and Shell would come in on Wednesday. The thing doesn't start until Friday. Setup is
Mhm,
on Thursday. They
mhm.
would come in on Wednesday so that they could be well rested Thursday
To set up.
to do all the things. And
Yep,
we would actually wind up starting some of the stuff on Wednesday
yeah,
because we would be there and they would be there. So some of the stuff we could do in advance. They've been known
yeah,
to say, well, why don't we go ahead and move the stuff here? You don't have a vent space to put it in. Just stick the stuff in our hotel room. We're not using our other bed. Just stick the stuff in our room. It's okay.
yeah.
And us have half of their room filled with our event stuff.
Hey,
And the
works.
other part of it in our room.
Yeah,
So
whatever
yeah,
works.
that's the kind of people Jen and Shell are.
Yeah,
You know, and Shell can't physically do the same amount as Jen because of, like me, I can't do it.
yeah.
Our bodies don't allow it at times. Um,
It's called getting decrepit. I know the routine.
okay, so this is how it works. I can do this. They sent me, I could get an example spreadsheet. This is so funny. I'm gonna share this because this is funny. I went to to Pirate Ship and I'm like looked in the help section of the support section, and they let you download a sample file.
Yeah,
Now remember the name of this is Pirate Ship.
pirate ship. Jennifer says, in Southern, darling, it's fine as frog's hair. Wouldn't offer if we didn't want to.
You said
Do.
that so well.
Smiles. That's because, honey, my mama was born in Tennessee, and I have a cousin that talks like this, and I get around her, and the next thing you know, I have a Southern accent like you wouldn't believe, 'cause I pick up accents.
Oh, every time I go down to Mississippi, I will tell people you need to wash your hands.
Wash. Yeah,
Wash them.
yeah, wash 'em.
But look at this. Look at this is the sample spreadsheet they let me download. Blackbeard, Captain Blackbeard, Edward Teach, Captain Kidd, Captain Hook, John Silver, Pirates Reserve, Ghost
Yeah,
Pirate. Wait, where's Captain Jack? That's not fair, pirate ship. Where's Jack Sparrow?
yeah, right.
So yeah, this is the kind of
And
examples
you
that.
know, it'd be really cool if they snuck Jack Sparrow and used Johnny's name and real address, one of his addresses. Oh God, that would be. Hmm.
He comes to Dragon Con
Oh yeah,
and
'cause he's yeah.
he will not register. They allow him to not use his real name when he registers, so
Oh, of
his
course.
real name does not show up on his badge.
Right.
He will spend the entire weekend cosplaying one of his own characters,
Hmm.
and you never know it's him
You think it's a cosplay? Yeah. Hmm.
unless you
Thank you,
work
Jennifer.
unless you're working inside of Dragon Con, volunteering and stuff like
Uh huh.
that, and are on the inside.
You
Jeff
don't
was
know.
working registration.
Hmm.
He was specifically working the registration for those people, the
Hmm.
actors, actresses, and
Hmm.
those people.
Yeah.
And so that's how he found out. And he said, "Hi, Britta. You never know if it's actually Johnny Depp or not, because he stays in cosplay the entire weekend. So if you see someone in cosplay as one of his characters and it looks like, oh my God, that is too authentic to be that's unreal authentic, it
It's
might
him.
be him.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Absolutely might be.
Yeah.
He's done Edward Scissorhands. He wouldn't do like Sweeney Todd
No.
because there's too much of it. You can tell.
Yeah. You could tell it would be really him. Yeah. Jennifer says, offer you some good Tennessee whiskey then. What's funny is to use northern terms in the southern accent because what I'm picking up here.
So let me.
Southern cadence. Hey, you guys, it would be so wickedly awesome if you all now would help me move this little old wicked piece of a trunk for me now. Thank you, darling.
I'm not going to be able to see the chat because I've got to go to my email and pull email addresses and stuff for shipping.
Shipping, yeah. Hello, Britta.
I did say hello to Britta because I'm
Yes,
smart
you
like
did.
that.
I didn't interrupt you, or I would have said hello in the middle of it, but you were yakking. So I did. I waited till you
What,
were done
me?
yakking.
Me?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yakking?
yappy. Yeah, you were yet then. As I used to tell my daughter, honey, take a breath so I can say a word in here edgewise.
I am going to use the same email address for both of them because I can. Copy. Oh, I've got to have a keyboard for this.
Yeah, it would help.
Let it be seen that I'm actually doing something here.
You froze?
No, I don't think so. Did I?
Well, yeah, you did for a minute.
I'm not froze. Hi, Phil. I hope
Hi.
you are having a glorious day today.
Not as humid. I'm praying for you, Phil. How was your doctor's appointment? You did go, right? You had your heart guy today, I think you said?
Okay.
Went good. Fantastic. Jennifer says, holy cow, as for chocolate covered strawberry Oreos, if they white chocolate dip, those things would be enough insulin for me. Insulin in the world for me. That would be enough insulin in the world for her. She'd be eating them all the time. Oh, I'm so glad it went good, Phil. Yeah, you needed some good news.
I have to
Even
make
talked about
sure.
my choking
Oh,
would
good.
get worse and they would find a way to me have surgery. Fantastic. Best news.
Great. I have to make sure that I don't like do like I normally do when I'm typing and I'll spell things out because that would be bad for me to be spelling people's addresses out loud.
Oh, yeah, you and I do the same thing. I say it
And so
out loud as I enter it.
I'm actually trying to copy paste as much as possible
Yeah.
so that I avoid doing that.
Phil, I am so happy you had that good news. If your choking gets worse, they'd find a way for you to have the surgery. I'm so glad for that. Oh, God, am I so glad. At least that doctor knows what you're going through and he'll find a way. Yep.
Yeah, let's not put the zip code in the place where the state goes. I can put an order ID in here. Awesome. I don't need an order ID.
Well, why can't you put their like the first name and a number if you got two boxes going to them? Like just say Amy 1 and Amy 2 for first and second box. Or if you got one box, you just put the first name of the person. That's your order ID. Oh, I'm glad that you've got a good team of a person and not just a number they're making money off of. Yeah. After I do the surgery, I may have to learn to swallow again. Yeah, well, that's minor compared to what could happen, Phil. Because, Lord, you got to be able to swallow. And learning how to do what you can do, it's fine. Right now, you're having trouble doing it. So what's the difference? Because if you wind up not being able to swallow, yeah, that's not cool.
Then you have to have a tube put in
Tube
for
and
nutrition,
yeah,
and that
and
is better than the alternative of not being able to eat anything at all. But it's
right.
also not what I would want for you. Oh my God! It says weight. It says pounds, and it doesn't allow for me to put the ounces in here.
Ah,
Okay, or I have to convert. There's 16 ounces to a
sync the
pound.
lights on your keyboard, Tori, to music. I would have fun with the strobes. Phil, may you be well, heal well, and find the cures to all that easily. You need relief.
One,
Yeah,
two,
that
four.
was nice, Jennifer. Thank you. Appreciates all the love he can get and wishes and prayers.
Yeah, Phil
And
is a
I've been
really
praying
cool
hard for
guy.
Phil. He still is.
He's a really cool guy, and he needs our love and support.
Yep, definitely. Now he needs to call Medicare and find out about getting a wheelchair that fits him. Get on your soapbox, Phil. You learned
Yeah,
to do it once. Get on your soapbox and you tell him this chair doesn't fit me. It's too small.
tell him you need a daggum big boy chair, and you know
Yeah,
they exist, and I can tell you they exist because my husband had one.
yeah. Jennifer says, like the Beatles, all you need is love. That's so true.
All you need is love.
Love.
Womp, 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 womp.
Oh,
Oh,
come on. Yeah,
sorry.
right.
Let me just commissions. I'm going to add this as a tab to my commissions page.
Phil says the only thing that would make me happier today is I could have a pizza.
Well, we
Oh,
could put you one and blend it.
yeah.
I mean,
Yep. One of my girlfriends, her husband, he he had a stroke at later, but that was like 2 years later. He had throat cancer and wound up having to have his vocal cords and all that removed. So he, while that was all being done, he couldn't eat. So he had a tube. She did everything. It was all liquefied. And yeah. Now, Phil, you take your phone, you get on it, you put it on speaker mode or whatever, and you sit down and stare out straight like you're talking to a person. Okay? You can get a wheelchair for, I can find custom kits to make the chair look like a Millennium Falcon or a drag racer or even a Professor X chair. Phil, one of the X-Men. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, she used to mix up anything she'd make. She'd blend the hell out of it, and he would have like a syringe that goes, and she would have to slowly feed it into his stomach. He didn't taste it, but she says it had to be liquid enough that he could take it. And even after he started learning how to swallow again, he had to have it all liquidy. So yeah. God, Frances, what is it with everybody lately and their poor ACs? She said the AC guy came and my AC is dead. It's going to cost 9,500. Hopefully they can start on Friday. Oh God, Frances.
Crapola.
Everybody in their AC when they're dying, they're starting to cost a fortune. How old is that AC, Frances? Yeah, you'll get your voice back if they're just gonna, because they go in there and they just open the esophagus. They don't mess with the vocal cords, from what I understand. I had a
Well,
friend
what's
at
the
church I
abbreviation
was
for?
at who had lost about 3/4 of his intestines and stomach. He was a purely liquid diet and could not eat solid food. He was the cook at the church, though. Yeah,
And
I have a cousin that she's lost 1/3 of her colon, but she's now a grazer. She never used to be, but she has to be one now because she can't eat big meals. She has to like continually eat little bits at a time.
uh, yeah,
God, with this discussion, I realize I know a lot of people that have had a lot of illnesses that are really kind of off the wall, and a lot of them are related to me.
is that you talking? That you know a lot of people?
Jennifer says, Phil, mine might be minor, but I'm having vocal cord surgery in December. Won't be able to speak for 2 weeks. Oh my God, Jennifer, I'd be dying.
That
Wish
is going to
you,
be so hard for Jennifer.
yeah,
She
wish
gonna
you
be
more
texting.
healing than what I will need. Oh,
She gonna have her fingers going on how to text really fast. Have you been doing your stretching exercises for your fingers, Jennifer?
yeah. I couldn't. I had a hoping it wasn't cancer, and it wasn't. Thank you, God. Um, and it was it was 2 days. I couldn't. I couldn't even go. Nothing. Not a
Oh,
thing. Yeah, you can't growl. I wasn't allowed to even growl. So yeah, and I had pad and paper. It was a pain in the ass. 2 weeks. I think I'd be nuts. You can come on and type it crazy to us and get it all out. Oh, F. Pate says it was the original bought in the home in '94. Well, then, Jennifer, I have to tell you, it doesn't owe you anything. So that means it's 30 years old. Okay, so yeah, you got good, yeah, you got good use out of it. Sorry to say it came up now, but yeah.
yeah. 12, 9.5, and other measurement. Oh,
Jennifer, nothing is minor if it's happening to you. That was Phil. Jennifer says, I know some sign language. I can type, I can growl, and I
you
can be
cannot growl.
expensive. No, you cannot growl. You're not allowed to make a noise. No
No growl.
noise. No noises. Yep. She says her growling comes from front of nose, not voice box. And hers
Man.
is, Phil says he can whisper. Well, yeah, replacing parts, but when the whole thing takes a dump, it's expensive. Are they doing your new vents too so that you get, because the vents of 30 years ago would be nice if they're replacing those for that price. Otherwise, I'd be looking around for a different person. Jennifer says, fine, I can indicate where birds might be flying with a finger. I can guess which finger, Jennifer.
Shoot.
Oh, well, that's better than what I said last night. I drive my cars until they drop, literally.
I do.
Um, yeah, I get one. I don't buy a new. I buy a used or whatever. But
I had to
within,
borrow my daughter's car to go look for a car.
yeah. Mhm. Phil was laughing faces after what I said with which finger, I think. Ah, but voice surgery for a higher pitch for her. Yeah. Well, I had that when they removed the polyp. I couldn't make. It was over 48 hours. I couldn't talk. Wasn't allowed to make a noise. Oh, that's aggravating. And that was about 6 months before I found out I had cancer.
This is so cute. I got a text from Gabe
What?
checking on when I'm going to be there because I think he wants his friend to come over to have at Touffet when I'm going to be there cooking at Touffet.
Oh, in other words, he's setting you up as a chef.
Oh, well, he knows I'm going to be cooking a big pot, so
Yeah, right.
I just think it's cute.
Oh, so they're in good condition. Fantastic. So's the heater. Good deal. So it's just what size unit have you got that they want 9,500? And where you live, F. Pate? Hello, Elizabeth's Handmade Jewelry. She says hello. Can't stay long doing a birthday auction party.
Hi. I have to tell someone to bring me my scale down because I forgot it and this package hasn't been weighed yet.
Oh dear.
But I'm pretty sure it's a 5-inch cube.
I cannot
Oh,
believe I got that package. And we've been discussing that thing for ages.
oh yes. The thing I just remade, the
The
original
original
one has shown up.
today. As a matter of fact, literally right before we came on. Oh,
5 by 4.5 by 4. I just need a weight on that one. This works out. I'm not sharing my page, so that works out really well. And then I can take this, I can save the addresses in here, and then right mouse, let me save, save. Right mouse click it and say, move or copy, create a copy to a new book.
yeah, I got the original one,
And then delete out what I don't need.
Elizabeth. Now tomorrow, the second one's coming.
Yeah. Since I rushed to finish the
Okay,
second one to
second
get
one.
there before Thursday.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Let's see what the Gabe has to say. Great. Yeah, he says his good friend is coming over to have that etouffee. He goes, "You're staying Friday to Friday, right? Because she's off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And she works Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday." And I'm like, "I'm coming in Friday late night and we'll be leaving Sunday a week later." He's like, "Great." So somewhere at the end of next week.
You'll be making a etouffee to stock him up again.
Somewhere Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I might do it on Wednesday. That might be a good day to do theirs. Because I'm
Robbie
having
goes
to get
live
Robbie.
on Robbie goes live on Wednesdays, unless you want to help box.
Oh, I'll go over there and box. I have no problem doing that.
Yeah.
Absolutely no problem.
He is so exhausted from all they had for the storm and everything. He's so wiped. He called me a little earlier today, and he is just so wiped out. And he crashed last night. Did any of you see Robbie going to bed at 11 o'clock at night?
Yeah.
He got everything done that he could get done last night, went home, got cleaned up, went to bed at 11, got in bed by 11, and he says, I crashed. He literally crashed. I said, well, your body was finally tell you enough is enough. CPR says Gabe's going to gain weight if you keep feeding him.
Do what? Nah.
Nah, I don't think so. Gabe's got the genetics and the genes of a skinny.
He because of the type of work he does.
He sweats a lot of it.
Yeah, he's on the go. He's on the
Yeah.
go. He's on the go. He's on the go. He's on the go. So
Mhm.
that's not a problem for him.
Yeah.
Desktop
She lives in Virginia and she doesn't remember the size of her AC. I
shipping.
don't know if they're just doing the air conditioner, the unit inside and outside. That 9500's a little expensive. I know somebody who got a 4-ton unit for 6800 inside and out. That's a little high. I don't know, Francis. I think I'd shop around.
In the height of the season, they
Well,
charge
hers
more
just
money.
went out about 4 weeks ago,
Who's that?
right before my grandson-in-law went to UK.
Uh,
So about 5 weeks ago, and she had it. They were there to fix it real quick, and yeah. Well, we're only going to be on here till 9, Elizabeth. Then we're going, or 9:30 actually. Then we're going to Two Leaves.
does she have her set up?
I think she said 10. Yeah.
Let me go check. Oh no, she doesn't have it set up yet.
Well, she did on her. She mentioned coming on and her little clipboard thingy of the thing with the germ and
Ah,
you
her.
know,
Yep,
yeah,
tonight.
that 10. I think she said. You ever Pate? I would check around.
Definitely check a couple of places because I ran into that with my hot water tank. The first guy, he really was jacking the price up, telling me it was going to cost so much money, and that he told me I could not get a hot water tank to fit my area, that I was going to have to rerun my lines. in order to move the hot water tank location to get one that'll fit in this space and blah blah blah. And he wanted to charge me like $5,000. I want a home warranty plan. I paid a few $100s. I mean, it was more money than what I had to throw around, but still. And I didn't pay $5,000 to get hot water in my house.
Yeah. So check around. She went to 3 different places and found this guy. Yeah, that's what she had. New AC, all new lines, new wire, everything. That's what she had, and it was 6,800 for a 4-ton, and that's a good size unit. That's not what they call an industrial size, because I think industrial starts at 5 tons and then up. Residential, I think the most they do is 4, if memory serves me right, which is not always accurate, but you know.
Let's see if I love pirate ship or not.
Did they bring you down your scale yet?
No.
Well, I've paid if they're willing to pay that. If your son's paying for it, Holly, and they're willing to pay that, then let them do it. But I'd be going to look a few other places. May have the money to spend the $10,000 or whatever for it, but doesn't mean I wanna. I don't like getting what I feel is ripped off. That's what I got. Hello, just because I'm old, forget it.
Links with
Sometimes people think old people don't know what they're doing. Hello. Nope.
confirm mapping.
Hmm.
See what I
My son actually did what I asked him to do because his car got paid off and he was going to lower his insurance coverage because he no longer has to have the full coverage insurance on the car anymore.
Yeah.
And so he had to do it yesterday. So this morning I call him and I said, "Did you talk to him?" "Yes, I talked to him." I said, "Okay. So what is it?" He says, "Well, this month we're staying with this, and then next month it goes down to this." And he says, "That means I've got a month to check out other insurance companies to see if they can give me, for the lower insurance, a better deal." I said, "Okay." He says, "But go ahead and pay this month as, and I said, "It's already paid. I had no choice. I had to do it." So he says, "Okay." CPR says, "Sell me the parts and I can fix it myself." Yeah. Jennifer says, "Now, young'uns, I tell you now, don't be discounting your elders," with a smile.
Oh, you're not. This is not working. Let me see. This is not working.
Do you know?
No, the spreadsheet thing is not working.
Oh, what do you mean it's not working?
I created my spreadsheet
Uh huh.
And when I tell it to, or maybe I have to wait for it to finish processing something.
Does it tell you it's processing something?
It says processing. That's all it says.
Ah, yeah, it may have to finish before you can enter more stuff. Yeah.
It says need input. Nope, because you're giving me all. It's not giving me individual labels.
Okay, F8, you're thinking like I am, but your son was there. Talk to the guy. All three sons agreed to do it. Okay, well, hey, that's fine. They want to spend it, that's fine. Let them take it over. Hello. You know what's really funny? I was at a store not too long ago, and the bill was $25.25. I gave him $30.25 because I didn't want a bunch of change back. Do you know they looked at me crazy? They could not realize that all they had to give me was a $5 bill back.
Yep.
I mean, that's how bad it is with kids and stuff today. Because if it's not automated, they don't know how to deduct. Hello. Supper's ready. Later, y'all prayers. All right. You have a good evening, Phil. Hope to see you later if you're feeling good. And much love, and I'm so glad you got good news.
See you later, Phil.
Uh, I don't know. I don't know why my phone does this.
What did it do now?
It gave me a black screen again.
Okay. Go out
I
and come
gotta
in.
go. I gotta go back out and come back in. I hate this. This is a pain in my ass.
I'll be here. She went quiet. She'll be back. So I don't have her back yet, but I am in the middle of putting addresses into pirate ship because I have 4 packages that I must get out tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. I hear Marsha's back. Boom.
Yay! I don't know why my phone just does that. And it doesn't show me losing any signal or not having a little power fluctuation. Nothing. But all of a sudden my screen will just go blip and black. Don't understand that. I think one day I'm gonna the StreamYard guest. I'm gonna completely remove it and all its contents from my phone, the app, and then I'm gonna reinstall it.
Or just go use the website instead.
Yeah, but when I click on your link, it takes me to the app.
Yeah, as long as you have it installed.
Yeah,
But if you uninstall the app,
yeah,
when you click on it, it should let you open it in Safari.
okay,
You cannot use it in Chrome. You have to go to Safari to use it on an Apple.
okay, okay.
And that's what I'm. And see, you're hearing me fine today.
Mm-hmm,
The difference I made was yesterday. I was in the app as a guest. Today I
mm-hmm.
logged into my account and I'm using Safari.
Aha.
There's the difference, and it affected the volume.
Yep.
Isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Francis, I want to borrow your 3 sons if they pay for stuff.
Yeah.
I'll feed them. I'll feed them some good old Southern cooking like etouffee and jambalaya.
Yeah.
They can pay to get my air conditions. Actually, my air conditions are
Wait,
working.
are you talking?
Yep,
Tori, if you can hear me, we
I hear.
cannot hear you. You went funky, a little tinny, and then now you're dead.
Can you guys hear me?
You
Can,
back?
can anyone hear me?
Yes, can hear you now.
Okay, Jennifer said she could hear me too. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I will gladly feed F-Pay's sons if they pay for air conditioning units. But I knocked on wood that mine's still working.
Yeah.
Uh, I
Yep.
actually have 3 air units. That
Oh
might
my.
be why, because I have one upstairs that runs the very upstairs. I have one on the main floor, and there's one for the basement.
Yeah.
So the biggest problem I have is making sure that when the seasons are in that process of changing, that I don't have people turning the heater on the main floor and the air conditioning on the top floor.
Yeah.
And I told them if they did it again this coming year, I'm going to put lock boxes on them.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, F says, yeah, they're the best.
Yeah, I only have my daughter, so I can't dump everything on her.
I have a daughter, son-in-law, and son, and the son's been getting stuff for daddy. So I have to get one of those. When he gets back into town, we're going shopping for one of those lift chairs, that help you get up out
Yes.
of a chair. Yeah, we're going for one of those.
Oh,
He
one
said,
of the recliners and you're sitting flat, and then
and
the
it,
seat
yeah,
does this.
lifts
So
you up. Uh-huh.
my
Yep.
grandmother had one of those. The family paid for it because she wouldn't get it herself. It was the best thing on earth
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
because she would rock to get out of the chair.
Mm-hmm.
She would sit there and rock in her chair, and she did not have a rocking chair. It was a regular chair,
Yeah.
a regular lounge chair, whatever. But she would have to rock herself in it to get up enough momentum
Yeah.
to stand up on her own feet.
Mm-hmm.
We got her one of those chairs instead. And the only thing she could say is, "It's slow." It's like, well, Grandma, we don't want it throwing you through the wall.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Just chill out and push the button and let it lift your butt up out of the chair.
Right. So when he gets back, we're going for one of those.
So you get one of those for
Mm-hmm.
Ed.
Yeah.
Make sure it's comfy,
Oh, yeah. That's why we're going to go shopping for one instead of just ordering one.
so you can sit in it.
Yeah.
And you're just going to say, I got you this because I think it's going to be really cool and you deserve a nice, comfy new chair.
Yeah.
And look at this cool feature. Push this button.
Yeah. Well, he knows that of them because my mother-in-law had one. But of course, like a dummy, nobody thought they'd ever need one of those. So we got rid of it, and it was
Yeah.
a real nice one too. Oh,
Yep. We wound up with a nice chair from my neighbors because they bought matching recliners.
Uh-huh.
And his wife kept complaining to her doctor about some pain. So the doctor put like sports tape in certain areas of her body
Uh-huh.
and said, when you're doing things, find out what's pressing on these parts of your body. It was her new lounge chair.
You're kidding.
It worked great for someone that was over 5'9". It was horrible for someone who was 5'4", like she was.
Oh dear, yeah.
It was hitting on her legs some key trigger points.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
And even the way the curvature of the back, you know how backs of chairs have that
Right.
curved section to them?
Yeah.
It was hitting her wrong.
Yep.
And it was causing a hollow spot in her lower back.
Yep.
So it was leaving her lower back with no support whatsoever.
Yep.
And yeah, it was horrible.
That's why I have to try out cars because some car seats don't fit me right. Yeah.
Francis, and that's great that they're following through with their word. They said they would take
Yep.
care of you, and they are. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was with the Tahoe. When I sat in the Tahoe, people think it's stupid, but I got the Escape because I had an Escape. I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Except
I
the seats aren't,
automatically
but the
went back
seats aren't
to,
as wide.
well, the first one was fine.
Mm-hmm.
The seats were flatter
Mm-hmm.
and they were wider.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I
They
needed another
re,
one, I naturally went and got another Escape without
but they
question.
revamped it. They revamped it, and the seats are smaller.
The seats are more narrow, and not
Mm,
only that, they're not flat. They cup up around your
yeah.
hips.
Yep.
They they hug your
Yeah.
bottom.
Yeah.
Well, it hugs my sciatic nerves.
Oh yeah.
So it
That
hits
hurts.
right on those nerves. And so yeah, exactly. That hurts. That's a good way to put it. Yeah. So yeah, I had to this time I'm like, you know what? Screw economy. I am not getting an economy vehicle.
Not if it doesn't fit you. If
Screw
you're in
gas mileage. I don't need 30 miles to the gallon.
yeah.
I'll won't go to Starbucks ever again. And I'll use that for gas instead. I won't go out to eat anymore. I'll use that for gas instead if necessary. But I am not going to worry about economy, getting an economy vehicle. For
If you
number
can,
one priority is it going to hurt my butt?
yeah. Because if you can't sit in it comfortably, I can't drive it because I'm so uncomfortable. I wind up in so much pain by the time I get someplace. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah. And when I sit in the Tahoe, I still have room on both sides
Yeah.
that it would even fit a wider bottom than mine. And what Oliver likes about it, you can push the seat all the way forward and all the way up so that
Mhm.
Oliver can see over the hood. There's
Mhm.
also a button you can push to pull all the pedals up.
Yes.
So someone that is barely 5 foot tall can reach the pedals and see over the hood and drive comfortably without
Yeah.
having to sit on a daggum pillow.
Yep. Mhm.
My mother would have loved my Tahoe because my
Yeah.
mother was 5 foot tall in her stocking feet with her neck stretched. And she drove with a wedge pillow she drove with one pillow under her butt and one pillow in her back.
Yep. To bring her up and forward. Yep. Mhm.
Yes. Where she could lean back but be pushed forward because of the pillow.
Yep.
And she always had to do that. And that wasn't in big vehicles, that was in all vehicles.
Yeah. Mhm.
Um, you know,
F.
she
Pate says
drove a
she's
freaking
sitting in a
stump.
lift chair now.
Yeah.
They're great.
I will not hesitate to get one when I need it.
Mm-hmm.
And when I need it means if I ever have to rock to get out of the chair on a regular basis, or I have to ask for help from people. Once a month is not on a regular basis.
Right.
Rarely is not like right now. Sometimes it's like, oh gosh, someone come help me up. My knee's killing me. But
Yeah.
when it becomes a daily occurrence like that, then yeah, I absolutely I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah.
I've gotten to the point now where there's no shame in my game.
It
There's no
is what
shame.
it is, and you kind of got to deal with it. So let's make me comfortable while I'm doing it.
There are so many things that are natural in life that people in society have made negative. And it's the same thing they did with mental health. Most people on earth have some kind of mental health, something or another going on,
Yeah.
neurospicy or whatever. You have some form of depression, whether it be situational depression, seasonal depression, whatever. A lot of people have that, or anxiety or panic attacks. And then you throw in the ADHD and the autism spectrum of people.
Mm-hmm.
And but everybody stigmatized any kind of thing for mental health, going to therapy so that you don't have any kind of episodes. Everybody stigmatized that. And instead, we should normalize it so that more people do it, so we have less psychos out there
Yeah. Yeah.
and germs.
Jennifer
So
said after knee surgery, I even have to have help getting up off the floor at times. And she says overload from multiple surgeries, the back, and some that didn't go well. I get you with mental health. Yeah.
yeah. And so, it's like normalize mental health, normalize being able to say, you know what, today I'm not okay.
Yeah.
And so when someone comes on here and they're like, I was in a crappy mood and you guys made me laugh. Thank you for that. I needed it. That,
Yeah.
that's like, oh, there you go. There's your mental health.
Oh, well, let's tell them about my experiences lately. My husband killed one coffee pot. I had to go out and, well, I ordered a new one online, but I went out and said, okay, I'm had to have coffee. Okay.
Yeah.
I have to have my coffee in the morning, otherwise I'm not good. Don't even talk to me. I'll bite your head off. Okay. So, I had to go out and buy a French press just so I could make coffee. And then today, I went to run to the grocery store right here. It's about a mile and a half from me. Little town, little local family run. There's like four of them in the area of Miami, run by a family. Anyway, one of them's here in the Springs. And I went there, was heading there, and my car goes beep, beep. And I look at my dashboard and it says low tire pressure. Well, normally it tells me what tire. This time it didn't. And I'm going, oh shit, in my head. I stop the car, put it in park, get out. Driver's side looks great. I go to the passenger side. The front's almost flat as a pancake, and the back is also getting low on in the back one. So I immediately make a mad dash to my car place right here I have minor stuff done there. And next thing I know is they were closing. So they were so good. They put my car in the thing, and I just said, forget the other stuff. I ran across the street and got fast food for dinner because, of course, I couldn't go to the grocery store. And they offered to drive me home, and they'll call me first thing in the morning, tell me what happened to my tires. But two tires on passenger side, flap. Don't know why. Jennifer said, and normalize that all not all mental health professionals are ethical and at times can have their own motives rather than to honestly help you. Hold them accountable. Amen on that one. So today is one of the days that I frame I'm not in a good headspace. So that's
We're
when I,
working on
yeah, we're
it.
working. I'm working on it. And so I got home right when they dropped me off. And one of the first things I did was take my blood pressure, and it was up like crazy. And I said, gee, crap, I wonder why. And started laughing to myself. Yeah, I knew why. So I'm saying, okay, this is not one of the good headspace days. So that's what I call one of those days that is just not, you're not quite clicking on all cylinders, shall we say.
Thank you, Topher. I forgot to mention that this box had not been weighed, and all the other ones have been weighed. You can take it
So,
up in a minute. You can take it right back up.
Are you going to need me right back there tomorrow?
No,
Or the day after?
7 ounces. No,
Or the day after that?
I'll need it upstairs before I need it back downstairs.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. Put it in my first drawer,
Okay.
either the top or the second.
Jennifer, I might take you up on that. She says,
Hello,
offers Marcia good food, Tennessee whiskey, and one of the damn it dolls for her to make it holy by beating the hell out of it. Yeah, there are days I could use one of those damn it dolls. You know, kids used to have a little, mostly for boys. They used to have a little toy. It wasn't a toy, but it was. It was a tall spring on a board that sat up. The board sat on the floor, tall spring, and then it had a punching bag at the top. So when the kid would stand on the board and punch the bag, it would come back at him because it was on the spring.
Yeah.
I could use one of those.
It's like the boxing thing.
Yeah, the boxing bag. Yeah, the workout bag. Yeah, except it's a easier one to deal with because you don't have to have something sturdy to hang it from, and it doesn't weigh a ton. This one I can really beat it because it moves. You know, those boxing bags that hang from the ceiling, you got to be. Jennifer says, I've seen many. An office manager at car dealership had those on their desks for Mondays alone. Many office managers. Oh,
Okay, let me check my UPS prices on this.
yeah, you just gotta take it, beat the crap out of something. Makes you feel better. Truly does.
Do I pay the extra $2 for second day? No, because the estimated delivery is the same time.
So why are you gonna pay $2 for the same time?
Yeah, I'll just leave it.
Night, Jennifer. She says, may you all have joy, peace, and comfort. Good to
Night,
see.
Jennifer.
Good to chat with you, Jennifer.
How do I make it save this package?
I cannot believe. Yeah, but that's why you get to take out all your anger and anxiety because it comes back at you. You punch it again. F fate. Francis, you just beat the crap out of it. Comes back at you, you just say, no, you're not, and you hit it again. And
Pretty
then when you
much.
want to stop, you just grab it.
I need to go turn my printer on because it's really hard to print labels when the printer's not on.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing how that happens. And I
Yep.
can move this long snake of paper while I'm at it. I grabbed it and pulled it over here so I could use some in that box. I need some paper. I was smart enough to write on the outside of the boxes who they go to
Oh, that's nice. I saw that on mine.
as I boxed them up.
I'm glad I'm getting 2 jars of um, leather poop because there was no jar in my box.
So therefore you get one for each.
Yep.
Print my label. You know what? I think I'm just going to save the labels because I can print 2 labels on one piece of paper.
Yeah.
Save the paper because, you know, I have no paper whatsoever.
I know. I know. She's being facetious, guys. Yeah.
And so I'm going to create new.
What do you got? 10 reams? You bought a paper and a box and a carton and you got 2 cartons?
Yeah, 2024-08-06.
Let's see. 5 reams times 10 is 500. 2 boxes is 1,000 sheets of paper. That ought to work for a while anyway.
No, because I think each ream is 500 sheets.
Yeah, 5 times 10 is 500. And that's 1 box. And then 2 boxes. Hi, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa. I'm tired. How about you?
Yeah, Lisa, how are you doing? You sleep all afternoon? This 512 bit's got to stop. Oh, God, my body.
Yeah, we're not talking about it.
Well, I don't have a car now, Lisa, either. I have 2 flat tires on the passenger side of my car, so it's in the shop. She wants to know if you're coming on. You want her to come on StreamYard? Is that what you're
If
saying?
you want me on, you send me a link. I told you that already. Just send me a link. Doc. My friend Doc will get this box. Doc.
Sure. If you want me. As long as we're not 4 o'clock in the morning.
We ain't staying on till 4 o'clock in the morning. I got work to do.
And she barely made it through today. Oh.
We won't talk about what.
I was supposed to get up at 7:30, and I woke up at 8. Yeah. Well, it's at the shop. I'll find out in the morning what happened to my tires. Oh, in case we go over real estate stuff, sure.
Yeah.
And I talked to somebody who used to live in Ohio. Of course, I did too, but I was too young to know about it. But he knows more about it. And he said that in Ohio, religious places, facilities do get tax exempt in Ohio. But you have to know what they named it to be able to find it. Isn't that interesting?
Insurance. Do not think for a minute that I'm not definitely putting insurance on all of these. Oh, guess what, Lisa? Guess what, Lisa? Guess what Marcia got today? Marcia wants to talk about her bad news. Let's talk about the good news.
Good.
Guess what Marcia got today?
You want me to tell her, or are you going to tell
Well, I'm
her?
going to let her guess first. I'm going to give her a minute.
Okay. Francis was up at 8 a.m. So was I. I was supposed to be up at 7:30. Just couldn't do it.
If I ship it by tomorrow, it'll get there by the 9th. It doesn't matter if I send it second day or ground.
Yeah, 'cause-
Ground it is.
yep.
Okay, I'll tell you. Marcia got the original yellow submarine keychain I made. The one the post office misplaced.
Yeah. Said it was delivered like 2, 3 weeks ago. Oh, yeah. So they finally must have made headway in that room because they couldn't add more to it. So they had to clear out some of the stuff that was in there.
2 weeks. 2 freaking weeks behind.
Yep.
It's just like mine. Mine is.
Yep. I bet you got the same problem. That room that they go for distribution of the carriers to pick up boxes to deliver is probably jam full. And the carriers, a lot of times they don't go in there, and it gets so backed up that it gets so full that they can't find anything. Oh, she said sorry. Robbie called.
Oh,
So you got to tell her again.
so you don't. I said, guess what? Did you guess what? Or I don't know what you heard or what you didn't hear. Guess what Marcia got today? She got good today. Wait just a second.
Yeah.
See if she wants to guess.
Yeah.
Go ahead, guess it. Guess what Marcia got today? Everybody else already knows because I didn't know you were on the phone with him, so I didn't. So I told everybody. The original yellow submarine keychain showed up at Marcia's today. The one I just finished redoing and shipping out.
Comes tomorrow. That one comes tomorrow. But
I
the original one
I pinged
from
UPS that the post office lost the package that was sent UPS Select, and that the post office lost it. And then remarkably, they found the package and it showed up.
hmm
Okay, this is Doc's. So I don't need Doc's.
so now I owe her a few goodies for making 2 of them.
Oh, Lisa, I actually texted you, so tell your husband you need your phone. You need to check your text messages on your phone from me. But yeah, I made the yellow submarine keychain for Marcia's daughter, and it disappeared after it was delivered to the post office. And remarkably, it was delivered today.
The
The one
original
I
one.
shipped out this week will be there tomorrow. Yep, that's
Yep.
the ticket.
Yeah.
Asses.
And you got to have Gabe make
So
sure you see her text message.
yes, and I told Marcia, I said, you watch. I'm going to remake this keychain and I'm going to ship it to you, and you're going to get both of them on the same day.
Except I
Well,
get one today and I get one tomorrow.
I was off a little bit.
Yeah. 24 hours maybe or less. Yeah. Yeah. Figures.
Hold on a second. Mayo and yellow mustard. Someone please tell Oliver, because it doesn't seem like Oliver is getting my messages.
No, if I need new tires, Lisa, I am going to have a hemorrhage green paint because those tires that I have on there are not that old. So I had to run over something on the with the passenger side of the car,
Um,
and yeah, I need
those
new tires.
tires
I'm
don't
gonna
have
be.
any kind of warranty with them, do they?
Oh, it's over.
Oh, of course it is.
Yeah,
Because that's the way it's supposed to be.
yeah,
Right after you, right after you need it, I mean, right as soon as you need it, it's gone.
yeah. Mhm.
How do we stop from saying someone's address?
Hi, Flutter.
Copy paste, copy paste. Hi, Flutter. Copy paste, copy paste. Don't give out people's address. Oh,
She says, "Oh, oops, I was delayed. Refresh."
refresh. I know, because yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. Missing packages, not missing.
Yeah, it's actually 2.5 weeks late.
Hmm.
So yeah,
It got to the post office that long ago.
yep. Mhm. It got there really quick.
Stupid post office. So right now I am selecting not to use the post office and not to use UPS Select because UPS Select gets transferred to the post
To the post
office.
office. Yeah.
Okay, next package. That is not it. That
At
is not.
least not for Miami area, that's for sure.
No, not even here because I have the same problem here.
Yeah.
12 by 9, 1 pound, 3 ounce. Insurance included, and I do insure these up because you lose my package, you pay full price, not my friends and family price.
Right.
Yes, I do have a difference in prices, especially for people that get multiple items.
Yeah. Oh, I knew there was something I meant to do today. I meant to take pictures of that purse so you could tell me where to go look so you could find a pattern. Flutter says she likes your keyboard.
Oh, thank you. It was on Prime Day. It was on sale. I think I paid like $10 for it or $12. It's a gamer keyboard. It makes noise when you type, but yeah, that wasn't why. I didn't get it because it's a gamer keyboard. I didn't get it because
It
it
lights
makes
up or
noise. I didn't get it because it typed. It was the cheapest daggone keyboard on Amazon that day. So UPS ground because I'm pretty doggone sure that it doesn't matter which way I send it, it's going to be delivered on the same day. I got food in front of me.
yay.
Somebody loves me. I don't need these because I have some.
I almost shoplifted.
You almost shoplifted. Why?
So I had the bread, I had the cream and the allergy pills,
Uh-huh.
and up here, I decided to grab you another creamer real quick since I was there,
Uh-huh.
and they had like one left.
Mm-hmm.
So I put that in the main part of the basket. I check out with everything that was here, and it wasn't until I went to go leave I went, oh, I missed an item, and she had already started ringing up the next people behind me. So I had to wait for her to finish them, and then she rang out the creamer real quick. So I almost shoplifted
My daughter was almost a shoplifter.
Oh dear.
over $5 creamer.
Uh,
The
You
missing
know,
keychain?
You told me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well,
Mhm.
I mean, I've had that happen, but I didn't see it till after I got home. And it was from a grocery store. She didn't ring it up. It was still in the cart. I told her I had three. Put one up on the counter, and I check my receipt when I get home. And I so she only got me for one. So I had two more in the cart. She didn't ring up, and I told her. I know I did. And so it was her mistake. The next time I went in there, I took one up and said, just ring this twice. I got 2 for free by accident the other day. I don't like doing that.
Do they look at you funny?
Yeah, like, are you nuts? You know. And no, I pay for what I get. I went to a bank one time and was withdrawing some cash, and she gave me like, I think it was $200 more than she should have, because I wait there while I'm right in front of them, and I count it after they do, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I had $200 more, and I went, and I counted again, and I said, I handed everything back to her. I said, please recount this, and she counted it, and she says, oh my God, thank you. And I said, you're welcome. I said, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't crazy, you know. But she gave me $200 more.
I've done that, but not to that extent. It was like $20. It
No,
was
I was,
after some of the new money came out,
yeah.
and
And
they were
they
starting
stick
down.
together. Yeah, they stick together. Yeah,
And I sit there and I was crumpling them up
yeah,
and making sure. And it was $20 difference. And I kept it was up and up. She didn't argue. I have had someone argue with me though. My
yeah.
sister went. We were getting gas. We were getting ready to go out and party years ago, and stopped to get gas. And I handed the guy a $10 bill. We didn't need much gas. She put $5 in it.
Mm-hmm.
The guy gave me back $15 and change.
Yeah,
I handed him a $10 bill.
right.
We got $5 in gas and we got $15 in change.
Out of a 10 original. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I said,
He was
dude,
giving your 10 back and 5 more.
you gave me $10 too much. And his argument is I don't make mistakes. And I said, awesome. Thank you for buying mine and my sister's first drinks tonight. Because when
Yeah.
you're $10 short tonight, remember that as you slip that 10 out of your wallet to fill that till back.
Yep.
Because I won't be back to give it to you.
Yeah.
He was an arrogant ass.
Oh, yeah. No, this lady was so grateful. She says, oh, thank you so much. She
Yeah.
was,
Even the 20 at the bank, the lady was wonderful about it.
oh, yeah.
She's like, I hate this new money.
Yeah, new money until it gets circulated a bit, it sticks so easy. Because it doesn't really dry before they cut it and stuff like that. And they kind of stick together.
I will not save 53 cents switching to USPS. I will not save 53 cents because I don't want to have to wait 2 freaking weeks for the package to arrive.
Yeah.
2 extra weeks.
Oh,
Because I'm an old biddy like that.
yeah. I would think that small towns wouldn't have it, but if it's a small town like we are within a big county or big city area, yeah, our post offices are jammed. It's bad down here. So no. He was talking about Gypsy Rose, and he held up some um his phone to show you a chat and all that, and so he was um
Left field.
yeah, he was debunking some of, I guess, guapos or something. I don't know exactly what, but anyway, it might be it's only I think it was only like a 25-minute. Hang on, I'll see if I can check it. Let's see. No. What the hell's? No. It's Oh, it's less than an hour
He's an idiot.
long. Oh, he's talking about Lynette and a mole. Someone sent this to me. He holds the phone up. I guess you can take a picture of it. Myself and saying her, George, online that they can't disappear the evidence. There's so much. Yeah, right. They can't. Oh, he's got his cute little uh, blue shirt to go with his eyes, and he's sitting on the screened in porch and all that kind of stuff. Just being so dramatic and moving his head all around it. Ah, blah, 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 blah. Okay, enough of that, Marcia. Oh, yeah.
Marcia's so sweet.
No, I'm not. The guy's a psychopath, in my opinion.
Well, he is.
In your opinion.
Yes, in my humble opinion,
Right.
anything said on this channel is the opinion of the person who stated it, not the opinion of the channel itself. We have no opinion. We just are.
Yeah.
What? I don't know why it has a 12 there. Oops. 5 by 4.5. And it weighs. And his insurance is not that much. Insurance on the rosary is not the same as insurance on the hat.
No.
My grandchild made us brats tonight.
Ooh. Ooh, good brats.
Mm-hmm.
Good. I love good bratwurst. But I like mine with sauerkraut.
They're telling me this box is too small to send as a bag in a box.
What?
Minimum has to be 6 inches. One of the dimensions has to be 6 inches. Okay, fine. Move this. I've got boxes stacked up around me because,
Put it inside another box. But then it'll weigh more than 6 ounces. Oh well.
I will take this stuff out of. How big is this box? That'll work.
A bag in a box in a box? Is that what you're going to do?
Yep. Indeed.
Is that the rosary?
Yep. It is.
That guy's going to have fun opening that.
Before I go showing this box anywhere, I need to kind of make sure I'm not on this box anywhere. Because the last thing I need is for some psycho to show up at my house.
Yeah.
Now I got to go get some more of that paper I had over here. Dag nabbit. because I
Oh,
don't have within my reach. Ouch! Only my knee. Oh wait, here's some bubble wrap. I wonder if this will fill the box.
which weighs less, bubble wrap or paper?
There.
That's true.
Oh, this is a long piece of bubble wrap. It's a long piece of bubble wrap. That's why I'm off camera right at this moment. Because it's real long.
Yeah, Amazon is crazy packing lately. They're going crazy with putting paper in.
It gives you good paper, though.
Yeah, it's good paper.
Robbie is
I-
going to appreciate it all.
Yep.
So there. He is getting a box and a bag and a box. Wrapped in black plastic.
No, it's a bag and a box and a box.
Actually, yes, it's a bag because
In a
it's in
box.
one of those pink cutie bags that they give it, that Kendra and Lisa give us stuff in.
Yep.
It's in one of those bags,
In a box.
inside of a box, inside of a box, inside of a bag. Oh, no, wait, it's a bag in a box, in a bag, in a box, in a bag.
Right.
There's bag in here 3 times.
Yep.
There's their definition of things.
Yeah. As I said, that guy's going to think you're crazy when you shipped it. Slip a little note in. Had to do it this way to get it shipped safely.
I will actually drop in an email that says the shipping company is stupid and wouldn't let me send you the original box, so I just stuffed it inside of a bigger box. So they would
Sorry for all the unwrapping.
But the good news is those glass beads are not going to break.
Yeah. Yeah. Honey, if they broke that, they had to drive over it. I swear to
My
God.
grandson is going to kill me.
Why?
I sent the scale back upstairs.
Oh, you did. Oh, shit. You did. He even asked you 3 times.
Topher, because the shipping company is stupid and wouldn't let me use the small box, I need my scale again to weigh the big box.
You're going to wrap it in black first?
You can keep the scale down here and I will carry it up myself tonight. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. You can make me a tea while you're at it. I'm so nice to my grandchildren. Oh, but see, Jeff is going with me to Florida. And I have convinced my daughter to let both grandchildren go down. So they
she's
know
going to watch in the pups.
she's going to stay here and watch the pups because she won't go if my husband goes. Because if
Why?
she goes, she'll sleep in the bed with me.
Uh-huh.
If he goes, he sleeps in the bed with me. She's not sleeping in the bed with both of us.
With 2
Bed's not
boys.
big
Yeah.
enough, and that would be weird.
Yeah.
And she can't sleep on the couch.
Uh-huh.
And we can't leave any kids here by themselves.
Right.
But I convinced her to let me take both of the kids.
Well, Lisa's house is going to be packed to the gills with people's.
I don't know if Lisa got the message. I did message her, though.
I get that I am chubby, but stop trying to get me to do exercise, all right? you.
Hi, Topher.
Hello, Marcia.
I did ask for tea, though. Did you miss that part?
Yes. Later.
It did. It almost doubled the size, the weight.
Yep, I told you. And that's
Set it
and
right.
that's
You're gonna do what
I would
Set it right there.
Tori, I would double it. Are you going to wrap that in black too?
Yeah.
So you got to add a little few ounces for the black. So I just double it. If it almost did it, I'd double it.
Yeah, I'm just going to make it at a pound and leave it alone because it's
Yeah.
14 ounces.
Yeah.
Now get me rates. You just wanted that couple of extra bucks from me. Jerk
Yep.
face.
Yep.
See, Gabe said my whole family could come.
Well, yeah. If Gabe can, however he can get you down there, he's going to get you down there. He'll invite everybody in this and Christmas to get you down there to make him more etouffee. Gabe's not crazy, honey. He's thinking for his tummy. F. Pate said hi to Topher, and so did Flutter.
And he
But
already ran
he's,
off.
yeah, but he's probably going to get your tea, hopefully, and you can tell him when they came down, when he comes down again.
He just said later, which I don't know what that means with him. But at least he had a sense of humor about it.
Yeah.
That's funny. That small package
Mhm.
cost me the most money.
It wouldn't surprise me. And probably the least expensive item in it, and all the things you did.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It's the least expensive. Okay. But, part of it is his delivery area.
Yeah.
And I could save $2.60 if I was willing to use the post office. But right now, I'm not.
Can you hear what I'm doing?
It sounds like you're scrubbing something.
Uh, no, I'm filing a nail down.
Mm.
Yeah, they got a couple of them are a little too long. God, they go.
Oh, no, no,
I
no.
don't.
No. Refund this. Mm. That gets sent. That ships through the post, goes through the post office. No, not happening.
What kind of emails did you get, Lisa? One from me and maybe a couple from Tori,
I don't
maybe?
remember if I sent her an email telling her
That 4 of you are coming down?
that 4 of us. Well, the kids will sleep on the couch.
Right,
Lisa has a couch so the kids can sleep like this.
right.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Ground Saver also switches over to the post office.
No.
So no Ground Saver and no Select.
Nope.
So I'll pay the extra money.
To get them to deliver it themselves.
Yeah.
UPS, how about you just do it, damn it?
$2.50 difference in price. Yeah, I'd sent Lisa a text and I was intended to send her an email, but I don't remember if I actually sent her an email.
Mm. Okay.
Because I was like, oh, Gabe has her phone.
Yeah.
Mm.
Good brat.
She got the email that she got the email from us. The one I
Uh-huh.
sent.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Lisa, we want this.
Yeah. Hello.
And I'm pretty damn sure she can sell many of it.
I would think so.
Especially if it comes in the spherical form.
Yeah.
If it comes in that spherical form, you can sell at least 5.
I would think so. Yeah.
But I'll get the big one.
Yeah. 2 of us will need a big one.
Since we're the ones that found it.
Yeah.
The way this came about was I was talking about my rocks. And I said what would be cool is if I took one set of my clear hands from you, or even both sets, and I put stones in them that made a rainbow. Get some little plastic like folder divider, the plastic folders, and cut them to make like little channels that I can use the double-sided tape on to hold them in place to create the different segments in the hand and put different colors through the rainbow. And I said, but finding a rock one type of rock that has all the rainbow colors in it would be hard. And I said, but Jasper has red, yellow. Some of the yellow is kind of orange, and it has green. And I said, but then it'd be blue and purple. And I went, is there a purple Jasper?
And then she goes looking for purple ocean jasper, purple jasper, and we found, yeah.
And then I was like, oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Yes, the
She's,
dyed is prettier. The dyed is prettier because it is a more vibrant purple.
but no.
Kind of like the same thing they do with purpurite. They're like, oh, well, it's a purple stone, so we'll dye it and make it more vibrant. However, I personally would prefer the undyed variant.
Dyed. Yeah. I don't like dyed. I want the natural stone.
And now I should have 4 distinct labels sitting in a PDF file, sitting in PDF files, right? I do. Never got to working on the corset first. I'm so bad.
Yeah, 'cause it's 9:02. We got to be off in about a half an hour.
And then I can finish my packaging.
Yeah.
But Lisa, I did send you a text message that said that Jeff is coming with me, as are both of the grandchildren's.
If she's even listening to us now.
I know she never listens to me.
I know.
I got to go and pay a bill in PayPal. Send someone a doll hair or 2.
Or 2 or 3.
Yeah. A lot less than what it was going to be.
Yeah.
Because leathers.
Yeah.
Making stuff out of dead animal skins.
Yeah. That
so
works.
Now, almost $50 later. Now, you guys think about that. I'm only sending out 4 boxes.
Yep.
The most expensive shipping out of the 4 boxes, the most expensive is $11.99. I spent almost $50 on shipping. Imagine people that send out tons of packages.
That are heavy.
Like Robbie and Lisa and Kendra do. They send out those big packages.
That kind of weigh a bit.
And this is why they can't just say, oh, don't worry about it, I'll get this shipping. when it, even though the shipping may only be $4 or $5, when you start adding those together,
Mm-hmm.
take $4 or $5 and multiply it by sending out 10 to 20 packages.
Yeah.
Even $3
Yeah. It's either 30 or,
which I
$60.
don't think that
That's
they even have 30. I don't even think they have $3.50 shipping anymore.
no, God, no. I don't think anything ships for that price.
I remember when it did.
Oh, I do, but I'm older than you. A lot.
It wasn't that long. No, I said I remember that.
Oh,
No,
okay.
one of the USPS packages.
Yeah,
They had the box similar to the one that you got the package in today.
but it was back, the original one was for cassettes,
And I
video
remember it was like
cassettes.
325 or something like that.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Then it went to 375. Then it went to 450.
Like, this
And
isn't
now what
true.
is it, 695 or 795?
I don't know. I don't pay for them to ship the postage. I don't ship them that way. I get the boxes and I cover them in black plastic.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Flutter. She said she'll be right back. Yeah, I remember when gas was 29.9 a gallon. I even remember 27.9.
My uncle used to give us a 1 gallon milk jug and a $1 bill.
Uh-huh.
And we would walk to the corner store and get him a gallon of gas. And we got to get ourselves a bag of candy.
Right.
Because you could get, a lot of people refer to them as penny candies.
Right. Mm-hmm.
They were 2 for a penny. Like Hershey
Mm-hmm.
Kisses were 2
Mm-hmm.
for a penny.
Yep.
The Smarties, Hershey Kisses, a single Now or Later
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
candy, a peppermint. Trying to think of some of the other penny candies, but the
The
small things
cigar
like that.
the
A
cigar
Smartie,
bubble gum.
one pack of Smarties, a cigar bubble gum,
Yep.
or stuff like that. So we would go in there and we would get all these 2 for a penny things,
Mm-hmm.
and then we would go back and have a candy party at the house. There'd be 5 of us grandkids, or 5 of us
Mm-hmm.
kids, because it would be me, my sister, and my aunt and uncle's 3 kids. The other 3 were older than us, so they didn't kind of hang out with us that much because of the age gap. So
Yeah.
the 5 of us,
Had
absolutely, he'd say, "I need gas," and we would be running to the door to go get his gas, and he would laugh and he'd hand us $1. When it
Yeah.
went up where the pieces of candy became 2 cents a piece,
Oh yeah.
he started giving us an extra 50 cents.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So he actually knew how much the gas was, and so he adjusted how much money he gave us
Right.
according to gas prices and the
Right.
candy prices.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yep. In the little town I grew up in, a little ways away was a widowed lady who she had a enclosed, what I call winterized front porch, good size. And so it had like a front door to that porch, and then it had another front door into the house. Well, she ran her candy business out of the porch, which she had heated in the winter and all that kind of stuff. And we used to walk, I don't care when it was, all the way there just to get the penny candy.
Mm-hmm.
And oh man, I'd get a quarter for doing something. From my dad would slip me a quarter or something like that, and for doing a little chore for him or something.
Yeah, you
And
had lots of money.
yeah, man, you could get a whole crap ton of stuff for. Yeah,
You
made you
could.
feel rich. Made you feel rich, honey.
Yeah. Heck, we used to go out to my aunt and uncle's, and they lived out what we called the country.
Mhm.
It's county area. Not
Yeah.
it wasn't inside the city limits. It was in the county.
Right.
But we would go walk in the streets to walk from her house to the convenience store,
Mhm.
and we picked up bottles,
Oh yeah.
Coca-Cola, soda bottles, Coke,
Mhm.
Pepsi, all those kind of things. I don't even
Yeah.
remember if Pepsi was around then, but yeah, because
It was.
you could get 10 cents a piece for
Yeah.
them. And we would go there and we would go out to their faucet and rinse all the bottles out so they were nice and clean.
Yep. Because they had to be clean.
We would walk. We'd have some of the cousins on this side of the road going down this ditch, and then some of us on this side going down this ditch
Yep.
as we
Picking up
walked
everybody
all the
you could
way.
find. Mhm.
And we all had empty bags with us. Yep. And we did that every weekend. We'd do it on a Saturday.
My mama used to. She made us over the shoulder cloth bags that we could pick them up because our property was on off of a highway.
Oh,
A
so you
state.
guys
A
got them
state.
just handed to you.
Yeah. And so we'd just walk our property, and by 3, 4 days, man, we had a ton of them. And she made us a cloth bag, so we would walk into the town and turn them in. And yeah, that's how we did it. That's how we got some extra cash too.
Is that way that you do it? That way. Yeah, I think that's right. If I'm not mistaken,
Welcome back, Flutter.
I can put this square. I could put this box in a square, and it'll work. Yes. Don't mind me. I'm cutting up a trash bag.
Oh, doggone.
The
You know
kid,
what I thought of?
what?
I used to have a whole roll, just roll of black, basically that, but it wasn't in bag form.
Yep, yep. Straight black plastic.
Yep.
Where is it?
And I threw it out a few years ago.
Oh, Marsha.
Well, I didn't
Marsha,
know any.
Marsha, Marsha.
It was before I knew you all.
It was
Hello.
before I knew Robbie would need it.
Right.
Excuses, excuses, excuses.
Yeah, well, it's the truth.
All right,
But
you're.
it just hit me. I had that. That just hit me. I thought, oh my God, how stupid can it be?
Don't mind me because sometimes I get weird on how I pack things.
Hey, you pack it in as little piece of black as you can get, honey.
And then my OCD behaviors that come from my autism says that, I mean, my ADHD. Wow, I'm getting all the letters mixed up today. Um, Makes me have to keep shifting it around to get it just right.
Yep.
I can actually get back on my own screen now because I have officially shipped or labeled all of these, so therefore I can take out all this information. No, 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 no. It doesn't matter. There. Save my file. Stick it over here. Okay, now I'm back.
Oh, did Topher take out the dog yet?
From the sounds of it, he let him out the back door.
Oh, damn.
From the sounds of it, though, he made it down the steps okay, too.
Yeah.
but we've definitely blocked him from going upstairs.
Yeah, can't do that anymore.
That's a necessity.
Yeah.
Because he has fallen down the inside stairs. That has absolutely happened.
Yeah.
And so we are talking about end of life options for him.
Yeah. Which is sad, but you got no choice.
And she found out there's a mobile place that will come to the house.
My girlfriend had that done. Yeah.
So that makes her feel a little bit better that she's not going to get raped by a financially raped over by a vet's office for doing something like this. And then she actually knows someone that works at a place that does cremations. And he said, you know, you make sure you tell them that you know me and I'm the only one allowed to touch your pet.
Yeah.
So that I make sure that he's handled with dignity and respect. And then they give discounts for service animals. And because he had been her service animal for so long, she'll get a 25% discount.
Fantastic. Yeah.
See, that's what I did with her last one, her last service animal that passed. It's hell when you get these animals that don't last forever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's for his type of dog and for what he does and did, he's past the expire date, so to speak.
Yeah.
He's on borrowed time and it's showing.
Yeah.
And the hard part is that mentally he's fine.
still. Yeah. Yep.
His heart is still fine. He's still trying to do all the things.
Yep.
But when he walks and his legs just literally slide out from under him.
Yep.
And he hits the ground because of it.
Yep.
And then he looks at us like, oops, made a mistake. I'm so stupid. And tries to keep going. And it's heartbreaking to see that happening to him.
Yes. And Flutter says the hardest part of being an animal lover is to lose any of them. You got that right.
And, you know, it's like we are opting to go ahead and give him the end of life care he deserves instead of waiting until it just happens.
Yeah.
Because as much as he doesn't yelp, the look on his face tells us he's not okay. This is so I remember to put the right labels on.
Fantastic.
What?
I'm down to 130. I'm down to 131 over 76.
Oh, you're BP, huh?
Yeah, because earlier it was getting a little out of sight.
See, it's us. We do it for you.
Yeah, lower my blood pressure.
We're here to lower your blood pressure, lady. Let us help you. The MZ and divine and the dark. And right now I'm working on this one, which is that package. This way I can put the little regular tape on them and I know which package I'm working on each time.
Yeah.
And I should take this label, stick it up here on my phone holder.
Now, I hope MZ remembers that I got first dibs on that hat. If her son doesn't like it.
She's having me ship it straight to him.
Oh.
I mean, he lives at her house, but I am shipping it straight to him, to his name.
With his That's nice. Was it Steve?
No. Stephen is Elizabeth's son. Zachary.
Zachary, that's right.
This is the Green Garrison. This one is. Pretty sure these. I still can't believe Kendra has had to send me 3 boxes. 3 boxes of stuff.
Well, hey.
But I don't know, because I told her she was free to ship anything that needed to go to that area. So Lisa,
Robbie's, whatever. Yeah.
Lisa, Robbie's, Mimi's, Chris's, just stick it in my box and label it,
Yeah.
because the packages. I swear, I hope they come in on time. They're supposed to be here the day I leave. She did ship them UPS, so I have more confidence that I'll actually get my package.
Yeah.
And I'm not even, if they get here, I'm not even unpacking them. I'm just sticking them in the Tahoe.
But are they? But she didn't put anybody else's stuff in it, right?
I don't know.
Well, you don't want to. You want then. If she did, you need to find out because you'll have to unpack it to get out
Oh
everybody else's
no,
stuff.
I'll unpack it when I get there. I'm
Oh.
just gonna stick it in the Tahoe and take it with me. That way
Uh-huh.
I can do an unboxing video while I'm down there, because I
Oh,
won't be doing any leather crafting while I'm down there.
no.
But I have done a video from Lisa's house before where I did an unboxing video.
Yeah.
And I will gladly do that again, just to be able to have some content
Right. Mm-hmm.
while I'm out of town.
Yep.
I will sit there, take over one of Lisa's tables like I did last time,
Yep.
and do an unboxing video.
Now, should I ask you how the trailer came out when you got it back home?
It's a trailer.
I mean, it didn't get any damage and that stuff came off that they wrote on it with and
I
all
haven't
that?
tried to get the stuff off of it yet. I need to do that. But we had the extra piece put on it so that it would have a wheel at the tongue, and
Mm-hmm.
that got broken. That's how they stole it. We figured this out. Basically, they left that tongue tire down when they were trying to move it. When the tire broke off
Yeah,
and it started throwing sparks, that's when they dropped my trailer
yep.
and decided it wasn't worth it.
Mm-hmm.
So the insurance company does have to cover that, which they will. They've already told me that. They will absolutely cover that.
Are they gonna, did they cut up any, you didn't have wheel locks on it, did you?
No, not wheel locks. They didn't cut any of my locks. I had a hitch lock, and I had a lock on the back of it. They did not cut either one of my locks.
What'd
No,
they
I
do,
didn't.
just chain it?
They literally hooked my chains to their whatever
And we're
and
pulling it by chains.
left the tire thing down. So we resolved the issue. Number one is the chains. Now that we've got a lock that has a long lock, so it's a padlock, but it has a long loop to it.
Shank. Yeah,
That
shank, yeah.
so the chains will fit through it. So the chains will now be locked up with it.
Mm-hmm.
So they can't use the chains.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought them.
The wheel locks.
Wheel locks. You know those things that if you park where you're not supposed to park, that they put on your tires?
Oh, the tire,
Those
yeah,
big.
the cup, the thing that cups it. Oh my God.
And it
Yep.
cups over the front of the tire so you can't even take the tire off.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Yep.
Boot. I got a boot.
Yep.
I bought a pair of boots for my trailer,
Yep.
because that also means because of the way the boots are made, I can stop my trailer from rolling without having chucks under the tires.
Mm-hmm.
Because the boots, they have a big disc that goes on the tire to where the lug nuts are. And then
Yeah.
it has the piece that grips on each side of the tire.
Right. Yeah. And it
Then
has
it
that
has
piece
two
that.
little arm things. It has two little arm things that stick out like
Yeah.
this.
Mm-hmm.
And so it'll sit on the ground this way.
Mm-hmm.
So that would
Mm-hmm.
stop the tire from moving forward. We're going to put the
Right.
other one on the opposite
But
way.
yeah,
So
one
those little,
forward and one back. Yeah.
so yeah, so we'll have it and it'll be like this. So if it tries to go either way,
It
it's
can
either
go.
going to hit the trailer. When it goes up, it'll hit the trailer. When it goes down, it hits the ground. So it won't move.
Yeah.
Then you can't take the tires off to make it move. Ha ha.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do some paint.
Yeah. You said it's
And
white.
it is white for now.
Mm-hmm.
It won't be. Not long. It may be black, or it may be purple, or it may be a combination thereof.
I do it purple,
It
honey,
may end up. It might be
because
black
they make
with
black
purple
trailers.
lettering.
But
Yeah,
they make.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to decide which way I'm going with it because it'll probably say LadyToriJones Leatherworks on it.
Yeah.
We carry no merchandise in our trailer. Idiots. And see, that's the hilarious part. Here's the hilarious part is we were at a hotel. There was an event at that hotel.
Right.
There were trailers outside with tens of thousands of dollars in equipment and merchandise.
And they took yours, which was empty.
They stole the empty trailer. Yep. Because when some of the vendors that were at that event found out that our trailer got stolen, and they all ran outside to go check this, and they're like, "I'm glad they didn't take mine because I didn't have a tenth of my inventory inside. They would have wiped me out. I had hundreds of thousands of dollars sitting outside."
Jesus.
And
I bet they.
they had all parked in the back of the parking lot. They had also like someone pulled in this way and left their trailer with the back of their trailer being here. Someone else backed their trailer in this way when they were finished with it. So the trailers were back to back.
Yeah.
And they didn't park it in a parking spot this way. They parked them along the fence line this way.
Right.
So theirs weren't convenient to get to.
Right.
And then they also, because there was a strip, so they parked the trailers here on that strip. Then they parked cars in front of it like this.
Mm-hmm.
So theirs weren't convenient.
To get to be able to move.
Our little trailer was convenient.
Yeah. Next time you'll make it inconvenient.
Yes, because we're going to have 2 boots on it. The tongue is going to be, the chain is going to be attached to the tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's going to be obnoxious looking. So yes, we're trying to do all the things.
Yep.
I'm going to put more tape on these when I label them.
Yeah.
I just don't want to put 2 layers of tape on it.
Yeah. We won't even discuss that.
Do not talk about my taping. I wanted to make sure if it got rained on, your stuff didn't get wet.
It had no chance of getting wet.
I'm good.
Hi, Cecilia. It's 9:28. Start your spiel.
Oh, yes. It's that time. Today was a short day for me because I got on late because I had life. Thank you, everybody who came and hung out with us today. I have lost my thing that I'm looking for. There it is. As always, I appreciate you coming up, especially if you gave me a thumbs up. To like the channel, subscribe, set the bell to all notifications so you get notifications when I go live. I go live never on a Friday and potentially all other days of the week for a couple of hours at least. I think the shortest one I've done was like a 1 hour stream. The longest I've done was an 8 to 10 hour stream. I make stuff out of dead animal skins. That's what I'm a leather crafter. Today was packing day for sending out 4 packages of what I've done. So come back and see me if you want to see me doing leather work. We support channels that support us. So on Tuesdays and Thursdays, you can catch us over at Two Leaves in a Pod between 9:30 and 10. Tonight is Tuesday. They go on at 10 o'clock tonight. And that is when they do the news, the dramas, the who's it's, the what's it. Sometimes there's some game playing in there. And Thursdays is you'll catch up on some of the news, but then they go into it and they do their sales on Thursdays.
Yes, F8.
And we absolutely support them, and we'll be on there tonight seeing them. On Wednesday nights, on the regular at 8:30, you can catch Elizabeth's Handmade Jewelry. Tomorrow night is Wednesday night. She'll be on at 8:30. Last Wednesday of the month is when she does her dollar sales, and you can get some good deals there. Every Friday, you can catch us over at 7:30. You can catch us over at Get Swamped, where Robbie and the guys will tell us all about the goings on at the swamp. They may be discussing if there were any births that happened on the farm, because that does happen, or if they had any new acquisitions, any planned buildings or constructions going up, what has been done, what's going to be done. They go over the gator calls they've had and stuff like that on Friday nights. And then they'll do their opening of the mail and show what anybody sent in to them, what they've acquired through the mail, and move on over to answering questions, where Mimi's mom, Kim, will send him a list of questions and he will answer them. And if he does not have a list of questions to answer, he will absolutely ask me a question, we'll answer them. And he will go to the chat and read the questions and answer them about anything dealing with the animals in the farm. And then they roll into their sales, and it's primarily rocks, crystals, and gems. And I've seen everything from $5 to up over $1,000. So they have things for all different price points in between. And the proceeds from that do support the farm. That's the purpose of having those sales on Friday nights, is to support the farm. You know, buying food, buy the supplies needed for enclosures, to either make new enclosures or repair enclosures, buy any kind of activity items they need, such as like the birds need the hanging toys and stuff like that. Buy food, buy the monkey for all the lemurs. Or he takes some of it to market on Monday and buys some fruits and vegetables at the market that are more organic and have less chemicals on them, that he feeds to all the different animals. And
Which they didn't have one this Monday, and he had to go out and buy stuff
from
other
the grocery,
places. Yep.
and that hurts him.
Oh, that really hurts.
Well, because his son Zoltan, we refer to him as Z-Dog or Z, he works the market, and in exchange for his labor, he uses that towards getting food for the animals. So Robbie not only loses out by having to pay more money for what he needs, but he also lost out on the stuff that Z earns when he works.
Right.
So this week's going to be a little bit harder. They're spending a little bit more out of pocket this week to feed the animals than what they normally do. So we'll go and support them on Friday night. And look out for pop-ups from Stacy Northern Aurora Treasures. She does pop-ups and she does sales of rocks. She has some smaller smaller samples of rocks, crystals, and gems. She has some jewelry that she's made, some jewelry that she's purchased from when she was selling jewelry. Her husband does some amazing 3D printed items. I think I'm kind of stuck until I invest in a 3D printer of my own. I don't think I'll buy from anyone else but them because they're just really good. The prices are good. The items are great. And they treat people well. And often hanging out with Stacy, you can find Flutter Yo hanging out on the channel when they go live together. And Flutter will also post videos of some unboxing, but also fishing, lots of fishing. Last year we got to see her, like on a pier in a kayak. And then she went even live and she was fishing in an ice shack sitting on the ice. Makes Marcia nervous when she does it, but she does it anyway because she likes catching them fish. And then we have the infamous Balls Lady, who loves all the things that'll roll around the room, made out of rocks, crystals, and gems. And that is our own Diana, who does some phenomenal unboxing videos with her collection, her all-growing collection of spheres and other items made of rocks, crystals, and gems. And who I haven't seen today, who's usually here, the man who does the miniatures, that's over on Facebook, not YouTube, but Facebook, is Terry. He does miniature boats, cars, and people figurines, dioramas, and all kinds of miniature items like that. And then back over here on the YouTube, sometimes you can catch Phil making a little video. Sometimes he might go live, or he just might pre-record it of what's happening in life. Maybe I'm hoping to see a video soon from him of his new wheelchair, and then ongoing videos showing us how he decked it out, because that would be kind of cool. And if you're so inclined to do so, my eldest grandchild, Topher, has started a channel of his own where he posts some gaming videos. He's just started out. He only has a few videos up, but I'm trying to help support him to get him started, and so that he can grow and keep going. If he earns money, it makes him happy. So that's the most important thing, to do it because it makes you happy. But if he ever grows to the point that he makes a few dollars at it, rock on, make a few dollars at it, buy yourself a new pair of shoes, whatever works for him. So I am going to go ahead and log off, because I would like to be able to allow people to take a break, go have a bio break, use the facilities, go get you a snack, get you a hot cup of coffee or tea, and come back here and hang out with us on Two Leaves in the Pod. Scully will be hanging with me tonight. I might leave the camera on so you can check out Scully while I do some stuff. Scully's girlfriend should be arriving soon. He should have her when we get back from Florida. He might have to have a new body. He is going to have a new place to hang out, because he doesn't have enough room here for him and his girlfriend to hang out in this abode here. So I will have to get him a bigger facility, or I'll have to make it where they sit up a little bit more. But yeah, Scully's going to get a girlfriend. I got to figure out what kind of, maybe I should make sure she's small enough that she could wear the other hat.
Mm-hmm. That's
Because
perfect.
I have this cute little hat here.
And that's a more girly hat, too.
So maybe I'll see if I look at my skulls and see who I have that can come hang out with him down here. Might just bring my box of skulls down here and go through them.
Got to get him a girlfriend.
He's going to sit here and hang on to this for his girlfriend. So
yeah.
I'm going to let everybody go. I'm going to go take my scale back upstairs and see if I can finagle someone to make me a nice hot cup of tea. I don't carry hot tea down the stairs, because if my knee gives out and I fall, I'll wind up with hot tea all over me, and that's bad. So I've been told that it burns. I'm not testing that theory, because I'm pretty sure that hot tea would burn. So I get one of the grandkids to bring it down for me so I don't have to worry about injuring myself, because I should put in a dumb waiter.
It's a thought. Got an
Okay,
open space you can put one in?
I'm thinking. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sitting under the kitchen.
Hello?
Huh. That would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
That would be uber cool. I can see it now. Pull it up, put stuff in it, run it down, come downstairs, take the stuff out.
You could get food, you could get your drinks, everything. The scale could be sent down to you so easy. Hello?
Yeah, it would have been so much easier to get the scale to me.
Uh-huh.
Just make sure people don't leave stuff in the dumb waiter. I'll put a
Yeah,
lock.
right.
Put a
We
lock on
lost
the
it,
door.
can't find it.
Put a lock on the door so they can't abuse it. You know.
Yeah, right.
So I will talk to you all later. Hope to see you over at Two Lees in the Pod. Prayers out to everyone. Remember, random acts of kindness, they go a long way, as Robbie says. Be kind to yourself and others. You never know what anyone's going through. Life is hard. Don't let the little things get you. And most of all, they're all little things. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye for now.
Bye, y'all.